this is the latest reaction coming in from Congress MP Manikam Tagore, who has taken a dig at Shashi Tharoor after he reminded the Congress of the horrors of the emergency era. Congress MP who's gone on to say that his colleague is repeating the same lines as the BJP. In fact, he's invoked Tharoor's permission to fly a post where Manikam Tagore has asked, is the bird becoming a parrot now? Congress MP has gone on to say that the mimicry is cute in birds but not in politics. An all-out attack on Shashi Tharoor coming in from the Congress after he wrote that article where he's highlighted the horrors of what the Congress had committed during the emergency era, and even as he details every fact bit by bit has certainly hurt the Congress. This has come across very clearly in the reaction that has come in from Congress MP Manikam Tagore, who in a direct dig against Shashi Tharoor in this latest post has said that his colleague Tharoor is repeating the same lines as the BJP. In fact, he's invoked Tharoor's permission to fly post where Manikam Tagore has asked, is the bird becoming a parrot now? So much so that he's reminding Tharoor in this message that mimicry is cute in birds but not in politics. Now, it'll be interesting to watch what happens next. Will Tharoor pull back? Certainly not something that he has been doing lately, especially of how earlier he was towing a line different from that of the party, but now he has reminded Congress of its biggest weakness, the emergency era, where he stated facts but the horrors that the Congress does not want to be reminded of at any point. Never so have they admitted to it, but this congressman Shashi Tharoor, while he continues to remain in the Congress, has done that and is not going down well with his other colleagues in the Congress, who've now taken a direct dig at him, calling him a BJP man, saying he's parroting the same lines as the BJP. Remember, the BJP recently had completed 50 years to the emergency, where they had highlighted the exact same, and now Shashi Tharoor, being in the Congress, has penned an article to this effect where he stated all the very same of how the Congress had curtailed civic liberties and the very many blunders that they had committed during the emergency era, which the Congress is highly miffed with. And on social media in this post, Manikam Tagore, who has asked, is the bird becoming a parrot, where he's in a direct reference to Shashi Tharoor, reminding him that mimicry is cute in birds but not in politics. In fact, Mashmi Singh will join us shortly to also take us of what exactly is brewing within the Congress, because the question has been asked time and again, is Shashi Tharoor actually thinking of jumping ship? Will he switch gears? Because a man who at one time was a big critic of Narendra Modi has lately been speaking very well of him, and he continues to be in the Congress. In fact, in as many words, he has also said that it's not like he's leaving the Congress and joining the BJP. But what really do these actions come down to? What really is this messaging that he's trying to do to his own party? His party is clearly miffed and offended. And will Tharoor pull back is the big question. Or will he continue to toe the same line? As much as he has stated facts, he has reminded the Congress of the reality that hurts the Congress the most, but the party that continues to remain miffed, and this is evident in this response that has come in from Manikam Tagore. Now, what really had happened? Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has penned a searing reflection on the atrocities that were committed during the emergency. Tharoor described the era as one where democracy was subverted and authoritarianism prevailed. Tharoor highlighted that suspension of fundamental rights for nearly 21 months, suppression of political dissent, muzzling of the press represented a grave breakdown of constitutional promises. Tharoor specifically pointed to the forced sterilization campaigns led by Sanjay Gandhi, describing them as brutal exercises conducted in rural areas using coercion and violence. This criticism from Shashi Tharoor that comes just weeks after BJP marked 50 years of emergency on June 25. And you see the after effect of this. The Congress has already begun reacting. In fact, this is the first response that is coming in from Congress MP Manikam Tagore, who in a direct dig at Shashi Tharoor has reminded him that his colleague Shashi Tharoor is repeating BJP's lines. Maushmi joining us on the broadcast yet again. Maushmi, just a while ago we were talking of how Shashi Tharoor's action may be received by the Congress, and here it is. His colleagues are reminding him that while all this may be fine, but he's become a parrot and this is not okay in politics.
You know, that's not the first time that Manikam Tagore has actually made a reference to a bird. We've seen a cockfight of sorts roll out earlier when Mr. Tharoor had put out a cryptic text showing a sparrow how that birds don't need permission to fly, and then a tit for tat followed with Manikam Tagore talking about birds of prey that wore patriotic feathers, thereby, attacking the BJP and saying that don't confuse that with freedom. And clearly, yet again, Manikam Tagore leading those barbs against Shashi Tharoor. As we had discussed, and you rightly pointed out, that it is going to ruffle a lot of feathers in the Congress party. Perhaps the Congress now thinking that, that proverb, birds of a feather flock together, in fact, does not really mean much in the Congress party, because Shashi Tharoor of lately has been showing shades of different feathers.
Right.